Alright, so it's been, this is Monday, it's been 4 days since the last video, 4 or 5 days since the last video I made, and just being honest, I made it to the end of day 3 on my attempt to do a 7-day juice fast. So I watched a few more YouTube videos and I did a little more reading, and I guess the biggest problem I ran into was that my 2-year-old had his birthday party, and it was just, I guess, too much to expect of myself to go from eating my whole foods diet to going down to just drinking the juice, and then trying to put myself around all this foods and expecting that I wasn't going to cheat. So I cheated. You know, I got down to 208 by Thursday morning, and over this weekend had the birthday party, had people over, and I would say the biggest thing that I cheated on was drinking beer. Hard to have a big party with a whole bunch of friends over who want to have adult beverages, and after the kids go to sleep, and probably drink 6 or 7 beers that night, and just over the course of 6 or so hours watching the Mayweather Cotto fight, and it was up till 2 o'clock in the morning. So other than that, I tried to moderate what I ate, a lot of Asian foods and everything, so I wasn't like eating giant chunks of meat or anything like that. But all in all, I didn't make it through my 7-day fast, and I started again this morning. So went on a 5-mile run at lunchtime and back down to 212. So I figure if everything goes well, by Wednesday or so, I should be back to where I was the week before, and I can start over again saying, hey, we're at day 3, which is I think the last video that I had, or at least should have been the last video that I had. I don't even know, I can't remember if I made a day 3 video. So just a little bit of honesty here, and trying to be upfront with you. What was the slipping point? Why did I not make it? Like I said, the birthday party, but it was a slippery slope. It was the night before the birthday party. We watched a movie, and there was popcorn, and I was like, tomorrow we're gonna have the party. Might as well have a few kernels of popcorn. A few kernels of popcorn turn into half a bowl. But even at that point, I took the bowl and I moved it away from me, so I couldn't reach it and eat anymore. But it seemed like that was it. I think I've told you before in my dieting, my life of dieting, that I've been up and down yo-yo diets, and probably a trend throughout all of them is this ridiculous cycle of, oh, I cheated, so I might as well just keep cheating. I ate something I shouldn't have, so I screwed the whole day up. Well, hey, I might as well just go ahead and eat what I wanted to eat. And if I could ever get that out of my head, I would probably be much more successful in my diets. I think the other issue is alcohol. Seems to be the second trend. You drink a little beer, drink a little bit of wine, and before you know it, your inhibitions have been, are gone, and you wander downstairs and sneak into the closet, and I don't know who I'm sneaking it from other than myself, but and you grab a handful of the kids' gummy bears or something, and it's that kind of stuff that's kept me in this cycle my whole life. So maybe by doing this video, I'm confessing my sins, and hopefully if you guys got some similar experiences, you can share it with me. I remember doing a cabbage soup diet when I was younger. And if you've ever been on the cabbage soup diet, it is harder than the juice diet. I mean, by the end of that cycle of doing the cabbage soup diet, you are sick of cabbage soup. You don't want to have nothing to do with cabbage soup. Anyways, being on this diet, certain days you can have certain things, but the days that you're not eating, like the meats, you're craving it because you know it's coming, whatever. And I've got to the point where I've stuck meat in my mouth, chewed it up, and then spit it out and thought, see, I didn't cheat. I mean, how ridiculous is that? I mean, it's like, I don't know, I'm not crazy, but it's the power food has over me, and it's had over me my whole life, and I hope I can change it. So, coming up on 6 minutes, I don't want to make this thing forever long, but that's where I'm at, and I'll make a couple more videos in the next couple days, so you can see what's going on. Now, something I can promise you is that within the next 2 weeks, those 12 pounds will be gone. You will get to see body shots of me at 200 pounds, guaranteed. It's going to happen, and there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. So stay tuned. You are going to see those body shots, and we'll see where we go from there. After I get done with this juicing attempt, I'm going to go back on the whole foods diet and continue on to my ultimate goal of 185. All right, have a good night or morning. It's 12:41 in the morning. Wish me luck.